All right, gang, welcome back to episode 24 of the Browns Place podcast. I'm Jeremy.
I'm Ryan.
And let's get right into it. This episode, we'll talk about sports and entertainment news and highlights. So, NFL kickoff first week.
Yeah,
Pretty good games Thursday, Friday, and then good games today.
Yeah.
A couple blowouts, but everything was pretty close. Anything surprising, or what do you got so far?
So far, no. I don't think anything's really surprising.
Surprising that the Bears won
Yeah.
with only 93 passing yards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it's surprising.
Bengals
Bengals losing was surprising.
Bengals losing,
Patriots,
yeah.
They look bad.
I don't know, man. They better turn that around.
Yeah, they didn't look good last year, and they don't look good right now. So you can figure it out.
And Joey Trust, I don't know about that. So
Yeah, they gotta figure it out.
but pretty brutal schedule right off the bat. You got Chiefs and Ravens, so one of those teams are going to go 0-1.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you had Eagles and Packers. I mean, those are two great games.
Yeah.
So, and then tonight's game with Rams and Lions. So that was a good game, overtime. So, Jordan Love.
Yeah, Jordan Love's hurt.
3 to 6 weeks, MCL strain. So
Thankfully, just that though.
Yeah.
Looked worse.
could have been worse. So, I mean, that's good news for us. But I don't think I don't know if we play them within the first 6 weeks or not. So
Yeah, it's
we'll
like
see.
if you guys play them for the first time
Yeah.
after he comes back.
Yeah. So, anything NFL? Oh, Dak Prescott.
Dak Prescott, yeah.
What? 4 years, 240.
240, yep. Highest in
That's
history.
crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot of money. It's too much money.
It was just last year they were talking about, is he the quarterback of the future? And now you're going to give him $60 million a year.
Well, he had a good year last year. He ended up pulling together, and then apparently they think he's worth $60 million.
Yeah, but 60 mil.
Yeah, it's more than Mahomes, more than everyone. I don't think Dak Prescott's better than Mahomes or
No.
a good chunk of guys out there.
And then what does that do for Purdy when he comes up?
It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be expensive.
How much do you think is he worth?
We'll see what happens this year. I think this year will.
You think he's
dictate
an
a lot.
automatic 40?
Yeah, I think so. I think
Really?
it's already done, unfortunately. Yeah.
So not even making, what, 900,000. He's going to go from 900,000 to 40 mil?
Yeah. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be expensive. Speaking of the Niners, Ayuk contract too.
Yeah.
He signed his contract. So did Trent Williams. They both sold or got their contracts. No more holdout.
So we'll see how they play tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, week one is, tomorrow, Monday Night Football. You got Niners and Jets.
Yeah.
So, and then starting week 2 next week. So, no other surprises on the NFL?
No.
What about Tyreek Hill?
Yeah, Tyreek getting arrested or detained. They
Yeah.
called it for a traffic violation.
And we kind of talked about this off air, but traffic violation, and you got the guy, 8 cops, and
Yeah.
he's down on the ground,
Yeah.
chest down,
Yeah.
for a traffic violation.
And
I
guess
mean-
one of his teammates got put
And
in cuffs
I
too.
guess he got cuffed too. So,
Calais Campbell, also a big football star.
I mean, unless if he was doing something just reckless, but I mean, he was a block away from the stadium. So I mean,
Yeah.
I just don't get that.
Also,
but-
you'd think if he was doing something reckless, he's probably not going to be able to play right afterwards.
Yeah, I mean, they let him go, so and then he was able to play. So, so I don't know. There's might be some other issues on that. Who knows? What about his touchdown celebration?
I'm for it.
Were you
Good
for
for
that?
him, yeah, it's funny. I like it.
Yeah, I mean, live in the moment, I guess. I mean, yeah. I mean, we'll see if he gets fined or not. But
Yeah.
I mean, no. I mean, I thought,
It's like another Scotty situation.
Yeah.
Scotty Scheffler.
yeah, just.
Not sure what's happening here,
But Scotty would, and I don't want to say it was a race thing, but I mean, Scotty was white,
yeah.
versus Tyreek. But I don't know. We'll see what comes out of it. It sounded like he was gonna pursue,
Pressing charges.
legal avenues on
Well,
it.
they already
So,
dismissed one of the officers, I
Yeah.
guess, too. So
so I just thought it was way from what I saw in the video and the pictures, is just way overreaction on it.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll get more info,
Yeah. But
for a traffic violation,
I mean,
being handcuffed on the
Tariq
ground.
said that he was, he wasn't rude. He was, he was, respectful, and that's the way he was raised up. So I mean, if it's a traffic violation, you figure it's just a traffic violation. So
It's a traffic violation. Why are there 8 other cops
yeah,
there too?
I mean, just write me my ticket
Nothing
and let's
better to
move
do,
on.
yeah.
So, all right. What else we got? MLB.
Yep, home stretch.
Home stretch, another month left?
Yeah.
Less than a month, I guess.
Yeah.
So, wild card, we're pretty much out of it. I mean, we're 4 games back, but I mean,
it's neck and neck for those
Mets
top
and
3.
Braves are just
Top 4.
Yeah, I mean, Mets are 9-1 in their last 10 games, and the Braves are 5-5. So.
Yeah.
I don't know where the Mets came from all of a sudden.
They won 9 straight.
Well, yeah.
So today.
So yeah, I mean, we're above 500. We're 73 and 70 right now. So, I mean, I guess that's a win for us that we're above 500. But still, we'll be in Cancun in October.
Yep.
So, you guys signed a big extension.
Yep. Sign Maddie.
Were you surprised that it happened now instead of like off season, or?
I was surprised that it happened, but then when I saw that he got scratched late, because he plays every day pretty much. When I saw that he was scratched late and it wasn't because of an injury, I figured that probably meant we were extending it.
So do you think he didn't want to wait and want to do the whole free agency thing?
I think it was like the Boris
and he was
situation.
just like, hey, if we can extend it and get me the years, just do it now.
Yeah, but I also think, I mean, he wanted 100 plus in years. They offered that and he got that. I think he likes the situation that ended up working out.
Yeah.
I mean, I think if he went to free agency, he probably would have been able to get a similar deal somewhere else.
Who knows?
But,
right?
Why go through what you went through last year?
Yeah.
Just lock it down.
I mean, obviously he's having a good year for the Giants this year. So, I mean, could he have gotten more? Maybe. Or could he have had to do another short-term
That's the other thing.
contract?
I don't think he wants to have to go through.
So who knows?
That whole process.
But yeah, if he got what he wanted and got years and money, I mean, why not? So,
I think it's good for both sides.
Yeah.
Both sides work out.
So yeah, I mean, it looks like for wild card, it's going to be either Phillies or Mets, or Mets or Braves, right?
Yeah.
And then
Diamondbacks and Padres. Yeah.
So you'll have 3 teams out of the West.
Yeah.
And then 2 teams out of the East, including the wild card. So
that's what they say. Arguably the 2 best divisions.
Yeah.
Along with the AL East, probably.
Yeah.
Too,
so another couple weeks, 3 weeks or so left. So, what else we got baseball wise? Anything else baseball wise?
I don't think so.
All right.
Nothing else really.
College football.
Yep.
Week 2 of college football.
Yep.
Any surprises?
Yeah, Notre Dame
Dame losing
to Northern Illinois.
Yeah.
Paid to play against Northern Illinois and then lost. That can't happen. That was pretty terrible.
And Notre Dame was number 5, I think?
5 or 6, yeah.
So that's just that's brutal.
Yeah.
What about
FSU?
FSU
again?
lost?
Yeah.
What about Texas handling Michigan?
Yeah, that's surprising, but I mean, Texas is
damn
good
Texas
team.
Yeah.
They're in Michigan. They lost all their good players from last year and their coach.
Yeah.
So, I wasn't as surprised. The score was probably surprising.
Yeah.
But Texas beating them, I don't think was too surprising.
Speaking of coach, I mean, Harbaugh, he got his first win today.
Yeah.
So
back. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good way to start the season.
Yeah.
So, what about Colorado? I'm sure we'll talk about Prime a lot this year. But
prime time.
They got their asses handed to them by Nebraska.
Yeah, another bad loss.
Yeah.
It's a bad loss.
So, next week is the state rival, Colorado versus Colorado State.
Yeah.
So,
Rams. Rams.
Yeah. So, see how that goes. But, yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, just that the Notre Dame one was big.
Yeah.
And Oregon barely got by Boise State.
Yeah.
So that one was close too. So, all right, tennis. What do we got for tennis? U.S. Open.
U.S. Open wrap this weekend.
Women's?
Sabalenka won women's. Yep.
Arena, yeah.
Yep. She won in straight sets.
Yeah.
And Yannick Sinner won today against Taylor Fritz.
So he was ranked 1, huh?
Yeah, he's the best player in the world.
I thought it was Carlos. Oh,
No, he's number 3 now. Carlos.
really?
Yeah, he dropped off because he bad showing in Cincinnati, and then bad showing this tournament too.
Yeah.
But he was already dropped.
So him and Djokovic out early,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
That's why it was
So-
open. That's why we were thinking about men, but we were worried about Sinner,
Yeah.
and that was why. Yannick Sinner, best in the world by a pretty big margin.
And Arena, I mean, she was healthy, so I mean,
Yeah.
you know, so I think that was good. But she won Cincinnati, right?
Yeah.
I think, and then which is the tune-up for the Open, and then wins the Open. So yeah.
But both the winners won Australia and then won U.S. today. So
Oh,
it's
geez.
2 majors in a year. That's
Wow.
that's next level stuff. That's
Yeah.
Serena, Djokovic kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool.
Good for them.
Yeah.
So I mean, they're pretty much done now for their season, right?
Well, they had the tour finals and stuff like that, but that's it. There's no
That's it
more
for
Grand
tournament.
Slams.
Yeah.
They're pretty much on the
Right.
tail end.
Soccer. What do we got for soccer?
Well, like Premier League men's soccer started back up. Women NWSL, they started back up after their Olympics. So.
What about Alex Morgan?
And I was just about to say, Alex Morgan retiring.
Retiring,
Played her last
having
game
her
today.
second baby, and
Yeah.
so she's gonna retire, and yeah, her last game was today.
Yeah, pretty
So-
cool.
Yeah, that's I don't know.
Great career, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, because she had some more. I mean,
She probably could have kept playing, but
but it's not like she's
why force it?
not like she's gonna make the nationals team or the Olympic team for 28, right?
No,
Since she didn't make it for 24, so I mean,
no, definitely not.
I guess why keep playing if you can
There's no reason to push it.
go out on your own?
Yeah,
You know.
yeah.
No, good for her. You know, good for them. You know, so that's good.
Yeah.
Golf. What do we got for golf?
Well, Sky Scheffler won. Wrapped it up.
So, do you think he got Player of the Year?
Yeah. Put a little doubt about that
if
one.
there was a question
This was
on
the
Player
issue.
of the
Maybe
Year,
we don't give Scotty a lead.
so
that was
money.
a worry.
So money leaders in the PGA. There was a thing on Golf Digest.
Yeah.
You know who number 15 is?
I saw this was Ted Scott.
Ted Scott, the caddy.
This guy, yeah.
So he's number 16th on the list for 6.2 million. So
Yeah. Scotty won what, 60 something million?
Yeah,
dollars
that's
this
just
year?
crazy.
Just in
So,
winning.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just insane.
Yeah, that's just that's crazy.
Yeah.
But kudos for him. So,
It's an incredible year.
yeah. So what do you end
Historic.
up with? 6 wins.
7 wins.
Well, the FedEx 7.
Yeah.
1 major and then 1 gold medal.
Gold medal and players, and then the tour championship too.
So,
I mean, that's a hell of a year.
and then X had the two majors.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Sucks though. Any other time you win 2 majors, you're the player of the year.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then Scotty Scheffler drops.
But I mean, he's just out of
That's
the
the
gate.
story.
Out of the gate.
Yeah, well, I mean, what did he win 4 first
Yeah,
5 or something like
yeah.
that? So
So that's just crazy. Women's in the last 3 weeks, Lydia Ko.
yeah, she's done all right for herself.
Yeah. Because what she won a gold
Mm-hmm.
Hall of Fame,
Mm-hmm.
and then the Scottish, or what is it, the Scottish Open or the
No, I think it's like the
Women's
played
Open?
in Scotland, but
Yeah.
it's, I think AIG Open.
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like that. Yeah,
So, and they played at the old
at the old
course.
course. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, good 3 weeks for her. That's pretty cool.
Damn good 3
So,
weeks. Yeah.
Solheim Cup coming up. President's Cup coming
President's
up
Cup
too,
coming
right?
up too. Yeah.
Is President's Cup next week or when is President's Cup?
I don't know exactly, but it's coming up.
Yeah.
Teams
so,
are in for both sides.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And then Solheim Cup is up too for the ladies. I mean, this will be, I think, Lexi's last tournament, so to speak. So, as she retires, but yeah. What about Nelly? She still Player of the Year for the women's side?
I think she probably closes it out. I think the way that she won 5 straight, one was a major. That probably closes it out. I think Lydia Ko probably gave her a run towards the end, but I think Nellie's won more still. And they both match majors. So I think she'll probably end up closing out, but we'll see.
Okay. So tennis, the W? What about the dub?
Dub's in its final stretch too.
Yeah,
About
they
to go
got
playoffs.
3.
Yeah, like 6 games, 5 or 6 games, I think.
Well, they got 3 games, and then one next week. So, like, Fever got 4 more games. 2, which is weird because they play the Aces on Wednesday at home, and then they play the Aces on Friday at home. So it's almost like a back-to-back, but with a day in between. So
Yeah, but why are they playing the same team twice?
that's what I don't understand. So I mean, I would like to see. I know it's they're expanding, but I would like to see them play more teams, kind of spread out instead of, because what are they playing each other 4 times? But it's just weird that they're playing them back to back almost.
Yeah, it's kind of like baseball.
So yeah.
It's weird.
But I mean, they're 6 right now? Because Phoenix is 7, and then
They finished playoffs.
yeah,
so.
and then Atlanta or Chicago and Atlanta. I think Chicago's right now. They won, and Atlanta lost. So right now, Chicago's got the 8th spot. So Angel Reese,
Yeah,
out
out for the season.
season,
It's pretty crazy. What was the injury? I didn't even see
wrist injury, but I didn't see anything happen.
I didn't see anything about it.
That game. I mean, she had a hell of a game. Like 24 points, 13 rebounds, or something like that.
Yeah, I just saw the alert that she's out for the year.
Yeah, so I was just kind of surprised by that. I mean, her last shot was a 3-pointer, so I mean, I didn't see anything that she did with her wrist or anything like that. So, but yeah, 4 more games for like Fever, so another week and a half or so of the W until they start their playoff run. So
yeah,
Liberty #1.
yeah. They still only have like 4 losses or something this year.
So who's your MVP though?
It should be unanimous. That's it.
Unanimous?
Yeah, it shouldn't even be close.
Unanimous.
Yeah, it shouldn't be close.
Right.
She probably should win Defensive Player of the Year again too.
So Asia Wilson is who we're talking about.
Yeah. Yes.
And then you got Stewie probably right behind her, and then Nafisha Collier should get some votes too. But yeah, and I think it definitely should be unanimous on that. So, but that'll be good to see. What else for W? That's it for W.
Pretty much wrapping up, man. I think that's it.
Okay. NBA, nothing's really starting NBA yet,
No,
right?
never.
I mean, probably another month or so until they start doing training camp.
I think preseason starts in like 3 weeks.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
all
That's
right.
pretty much it.
Geez, that was pretty quick. Anything else sports-wise?
I don't think so. I mean, I don't think there's a whole else to go over. Kind of cover everything. Issue is hockey's getting started soon.
Yeah.
Also, that's kind of going to start around the same time.
It's basketball. Yeah.
But apart from that, everything's starting up or it's finishing out. There's not a whole lot.
Well, there's not a ton of drama like in the MLB races, right?
Apart from the wild card.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, other than that, but it's like 2 teams for the wild card. On
That
the
are
NL
fighting
side.
for it?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, but I mean, if you're not a Braves or a Mets fan, then you just wait until next year. So.
Yeah, but the issue, I mean, the Braves,
yeah,
the
but
fact that they're competing this well and they've had the injuries that they've had, I mean, good for them, but
5-5 in the last 10 versus the Mets being 9-1 in their.
Yeah, you go win 9 straight. That's
so. I mean, that's a 4-game swing right there that
Yeah.
they were able to pick up. So, yeah. So we'll see if they can maintain it or keep that up. But I still think the Braves are a better team, though.
I don't
On paper.
Probably on paper, but mind you, they're just hurt. They're so broken.
Maybe on the field too. Still, I don't know.
I just think they're so broken.
What about the Shota Cubs?
What about the
combined no-hitter?
Yeah, pretty cool.
Would you have thrown him out there? So he was at 95 pitches, finished the 7th.
After the 7th?
So going into the 8th.
Yeah, I'm against taking guys out when they have a no-no.
But would he have finished?
We would have found out.
I don't know if he would have finished.
I mean, you got to think about...
You're probably talking 30 more pitches, probably at least.
Probably at least.
So that's 125.
But, you know, how many no-hitters do we get? Doesn't happen that much.
True.
Same with combined no-hitters. Still great.
Yeah, but that just that doesn't taste the same.
It's not the same.
You know.
I would let him go. But mind you, we were watching guys go 120, 130 pitches just to close out no-hitters.
Yeah, because, I mean, you never know. Maybe he gets a quick inning and he's out in 6 pitches or something like that.
Yeah.
You know. I thought they would have at least let him go one more to see, but...
What was the score, too?
They were winning.
Was it close? Well, obviously they were winning, but was it close? That's another thing. If it's 1-0, then
no, it wasn't 1-0. What was it? I don't think it was like close.
But if you're up 6-0 or something like that.
Yeah, they had a lead. I think it was like 5-1 or something like that.
I probably
I could be wrong, but yeah. I don't know. You have them for the long run. Do you risk?
Well, that's the other thing.
You know.
Yeah, it's a cool accomplishment, but then you go blow out your arm because you wanted to do it.
You know, main thing is get the team win. You know, you get the team win.
Yeah.
You know, so I was okay with it. You know, and plus I really didn't think that he could finish.
Plus from the tail end too of his first year.
Yeah. So
it makes sense, I guess.
And they like people, they foul off a lot of pitches on him too.
Yeah.
So he's not a power pitcher where he has that, get out pitch or whatever.
Yeah.
So, some of those at bats can last, 7-9 pitches.
Well, that's the thing. You'd hate for first batter that he faces in the next inning, he goes and throws 12 pitches to the guy.
So, and then you have the reliever coming in, clean inning, 0. I'm okay with it.
No, it's the right choice, but me in that moment, I'd probably throw him out there. Say give it a go, but it's probably a smart choice.
Yeah. But I don't know if he lobbied for it either, though. I didn't hear anything on it, but I don't know. He might have been gassed too. Maybe it was his decision not to go back out.
Could have.
That was against what, Pirates? Yeah, the Pirates. Okay. Nothing MLB. What about, I guess that's it for sports?
Kind of wraps it for sports. Yeah.
Okay. Entertainment. What do we got for entertainment news?
Yeah, nothing right now.
Shows coming. The shows are premiering in October now this year, I guess.
Yeah.
Like all the fall shows. Usually it's September.
Yeah.
So now they've got pushed back a month.
Yeah, that probably makes sense. Just got off of the strike, so.
Yeah. So, what else? Anything movie-wise? Nothing movie-wise?
No, not really. Not entertainment-wise.
Do you want to tout a movie?
No.
You don't want to tout a movie?
No, nothing's come out.
That you might have been in?
Oh, yeah. I was in a movie. Yeah.
Oh, what was that?
A movie called Alien Rubicon. I was in a movie.
Tell the people.
Yeah. Yeah, I was in that movie, available to rent or buy on all streaming platforms, except most streaming platforms, not like Netflix, but Apple TV,
there
Prime
you go.
Video. Yeah.
The boy's in his first movie.
Fandango at home, yeah.
So
yeah.
I
was thinking of a movie that came out to the theaters. I was like, dude, nothing's come out recently.
Well, I'm not saying it was a blockbuster or freaking.
No, I was thinking that's what you're talking about. I'm like, I don't think I've seen any movies that have come out recently.
Just thinking there was a movie that came out recently.
Yeah, that one did come out. Yeah.
I thought you would have been all aboard pushing that thing from the get-go.
I wasn't thinking about it. I was thinking of a major movie you're talking about. But
well, it is a major movie for you.
I know. That's why I was thinking.
Maybe not for the awards ceremony.
That's why I was thinking you wouldn't be thinking like that. Yeah.
We'll see.
Anyways, yeah.
We'll see if there's any Emmy nominations or
I don't think there will be.
Golden Globes or something?
I don't think so.
Oscars, maybe?
Yeah,
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
All right.
But pretty cool, yeah.
People's Choice, maybe, or I don't know.
No, probably not, but it was pretty cool.
Oh, good. Entertainment. What else entertainment-wise?
I got nothing.
No music, no...
No, not really.
Taylor Swift is done with her tours.
Oh, I guess Kendrick Lamar will be the halftime show.
Kendrick
for the
Lamar
Super Bowl.
halftime?
Yeah.
You think they asked Drake first? Or how do...
I think they probably always ask Drake.
You think so?
Yeah, probably. I mean, it's Drake. It's a big name. They probably always ask him. They probably always ask Taylor. Probably always ask...
Beyonce?
She's done twice, so they probably don't ask her anymore. But anybody that's huge, they probably ask all the time. But Kendrick Lamar's had a huge year, so it makes sense that they asked him, got him involved.
So what do you think about... Is there... So NFL audience, right?
Yeah.
What demographic is that usually?
Probably males.
White, 40s, 20s, what do you think?
I have no idea about that, but it's just probably males.
So is like a Kendrick Lamar, does that turn off some people? Does that like, oh, I'm going to watch, the halftime, present because Kendrick Lamar?
I think it goes that way for everyone. It's just like last year when it was, who was it last year? Usher. I'm sure some people were probably excited about Usher. Probably people that were older.
Yeah, but that's why I thought maybe like they would have done, since everyone's doing like the pop people are doing collabs with the Western guys or Western girls or whatever. Could they have done a Post Malone and a Jelly Roll or
could have done like a Post Malone, could have done Morgan Wallen, could have done.
So that's.
But I don't think that would have appealed anything more than what Kendrick Lamar is going to do.
Sure. So,
it goes both ways. You either like them or you don't.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Pretty cool.
I mean, obviously NFL knows what they're doing. I mean, the biggest money-making machine there is.
They've done this for a while. Yeah.
What is like I heard something about like Cowboys are $11 billion. That's what their net worth is right now.
Yeah, I think for richest franchises in the world, I think they're like 6th or something like that.
$11 billion. I mean, just NFL is just. Oh, I mean, what they just did, the game on Friday in where was that? Brazil.
South
Yeah. So I mean, talk about growing the game.
Yeah.
So I mean,
they always go to
do
London and stuff.
they do their London game.
Mexico.
And, so I mean they've got it going on. They know what they're doing. So
yeah, I mean, from a global standpoint, you got to try to expand American football.
Yeah.
Because you got to think they're trying to compete with football.
Yeah.
Soccer. So, but yeah, it's huge. It's massive. It's America's biggest sport.
Yeah. All right. So nothing else entertainment then?
No.
All right. What about our segment of Gotta Be Better? Do you have any? I've got a couple, and one was a holdover from last time that I forgot, and I couldn't remember what it was, and I couldn't believe that I forgot it. And now it's kind of old news, but I'll still bring it up.
No, I don't think I have anyone specific.
What about Jordan Childs in the Olympic
committee?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one definitely, for sure.
That's the one I wanted to talk about last time, and I couldn't remember what it was. So, I mean, we'll bring it up now, but it's still kind of old news. So, to ask her to get the bronze medal back after she was already on the podium, did the ceremony.
Yeah.
She's done the talk shows, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then to say, oh, by the way, we need the bronze medal back.
Yeah, and after the U.S. appealed it, showing that they filed it in time or did their thing in time.
So what, I mean, who's at fault, I guess, at that? Is it
probably the Olympic Committee?
The Olympic Committee? And then, I mean, you've already done all the ceremony part. Why even just, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, so did she ended up having to give it?
Yeah. Because they appealed it again and they said no, give it back. So she ended up having to give it back.
And then that probably hurts her financially too, I'm sure.
Probably.
So, I mean, it was just bad. Bad.
That's pretty unfortunate.
A couple other ones I got. Who's always going to be on the segment?
What'd she say now?
Cheryl Swoops. Well, I mean, she's such a hater on Caitlin Clark that they had to take her off the national broadcast for the Fever in the Sky game.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Because they had Nancy Lieberman do it instead.
Okay.
So, just because, I mean, again, you know, Charles Barkley says it, you know, Shaq says it, Stephen A., you know, Shannon Sharp. It's just the pettiness crap of it is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
So, and everyone's calling her, you know, she's being racist towards Caitlin Clark because she's a white girl.
Yeah.
But I mean, at some point, I mean, what are you doing to your legacy? You know,
I don't know if it's really doing anything to her legacy. I mean, regardless of the garbage that she's spewing out about Caitlin Clark, this was one of the best women's players of all time. Now, from that side, you should be better, and you should know better, and you should be able to acknowledge when somebody's doing great things, and just be done with it and leave it alone. I don't understand why it bothers her so much. I think that's what everyone doesn't understand.
but is it a race thing, you think?
I have no idea, but it just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, who? Caitlin Clark has not done or said anything whatsoever to Cheryl Swoops.
No.
Or anything to be affecting her. So, all she's done is gone out and played.
Yeah.
I haven't heard her say anything negative about anyone.
No, even the press conferences and, you know, anything that, you know, people ask, she's always saying the right things.
Yeah, so I don't understand what is her beef with it. Just because of the attention she gets, but when you do things that even she didn't do, like getting 2 triple doubles in the WNBA season, or all breaking the record for 3 points made and all this stuff, then what is the issue?
So is it envy? Is it jealousy? Is it just petty? Is it, you know?
I don't know, but it's
you know,
pretty pathetic.
Is it because the older women and the women before Caitlin are pissed off because they were there first and no one was recognizing
so. I think part of that.
Yeah, but I mean,
but what are you gonna do?
Yeah,
it was a different age.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean,
how are you gonna fault her for that?
It's not her fault. I mean, is it the W's fault for promoting? I guess I don't know.
I don't know, but I mean, this goes for any sport or for any form of athlete. I'm sure Jordan would have loved to have gotten the attention LeBron got, or LeBron would have loved to have got NILs.
Yeah, but like,
you know,
the Bulls didn't get any attention before Jordan.
I know, exactly. But
So,
it's not
I
like
mean,
Jordan's complaining about everybody and the attention that they get now, the teams get now, or anything like that. He just went out and he just played.
Yeah, no, I mean, you know,
was done with it.
I just think she's one of those generational players that, you know, it was a good class to come out. You know, obviously her coming out. You know, and then next year's class, you know, you're going to have Paige and probably Haley Van Lith and, you know, some other ones. And Juju's going to come out in a couple more years after that. Yeah. So, I mean, it's just, you know, it was a good class that came out this year. You know, what do you have for Rookie of the Year?
That should also be unanimous.
Who?
For Caitlin.
Oh, okay. All right.
I guess maybe that one shouldn't be unanimous.
I would say has done great. 90.
But for me, I can't imagine giving it to
because Cheryl Swoops is all Angel Reese.
I know, but I don't know how you can be all Angel Reese when you aren't winning the amount of games. Now she's hurt too, so that should probably.
Well, does that also diminish the Rookie of the Year? Will they say, "Oh, now Caitlin won it because Angel was hurt. She didn't finish the 6
Some
games."
people probably say that, but I don't think so.
Did Caitlin already do enough before now?
I think Caitlin won it a while ago.
I think so too,
personally. And then I think post Olympic break solidified it, the way that they've played and the way that she's played.
Yeah, one team is solid 6, maybe a chance for the 5th seed still.
Yeah. One team's still fighting.
And one team's fighting for the last 8th spot.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I think it was pretty clear. So, got to be better. Angel Reese, before the injury, the stat padding.
Yeah, but we talked about stat padding before. I don't care. Doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, but when you're just trying to get double doubles and you're down 25 points and both teams' benches are in, except for you.
You're already down 1 million. Who cares?
Yeah, but you're trying to get the 5 points so you can get the double double?
Yeah, who cares? You're down 1 million.
I'm not for that at all.
I think you wouldn't care if it was reversed, though. I think.
Well, no, because it was almost kind of, because Caitlin's last triple double, that ball was in between her and AB. AB could have grabbed it.
Yeah.
Caitlin was, I mean, she was in the vicinity, but did she go after it a little harder than
probably
maybe
she
normal? Yeah.
She should.
So, I mean, was there a little stat padding? Yes. But she was also there. I mean, it's not like she told her team to throw up the ball 5 times so she can get a rebound.
Yeah, but it's also not like she told the other team, hey, get out of my way so I can get 5 rebounds.
Yeah, but when Chicago Sky are going into Angel Reese 5 straight possessions just so she can try to score against both bench teams?
I don't see what the problem is. You're still facing people. Maybe your bench should stop her. And mind you, this is somebody shooting 30%.
I think less than that from 2 feet away.
You should be able to
stop her. I think
her.
it's 20%.
Yeah, you have a good chance of stopping her. So why can't you stop her? I couldn't care less about the stat padding. It doesn't matter. This is also historical stuff that they're doing too. So when you have a chance at something like that, it's a big deal.
It is, but I would like it done in the right way, though. Like, I don't know. Like if CeCe was just running around trying to get rebounds, I'd be like, it's not. You know, and everyone else was just staying away from it and just clearing out. Be like, come on now. Now we're just doing it for
the. It happen in the NBA too.
Or just throwing up a rebound to yourself, just so you can get a triple double.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it looks great, but stats don't lie. You did it, so.
Yeah, but her records of the double doubles, which I mean, she was number 7, so I mean, no one expected her to play the way she did, which is good for her. But I think some of those double doubles probably weren't true double doubles, especially like the last game that I saw versus the Fever.
I think you do it in an NBA game, it's probably. You don't see how I can get more fair than that. WNBA game.
But if it was an NBA player statting their
they do it all the time.
Stat, you don't think someone would take exception to that?
No, they do it all the time. There's been many instances where we've seen guys have triple doubles and they block out of the way so they can get a rebound. I think we saw it with D Wade when he was playing for his last his last triple double or something like that. We saw him do it. We saw Russ do it. Russ has done it a bunch, especially when he was breaking the record and stuff like that. No, I couldn't care less.
If it's in the flow of the game, then that's fine. But if it's, I don't know. It's kind of like the same thing with like you hitting a home run off a position player. You shouldn't be pimping that.
No, because I think you should. Don't throw him out there, and then don't throw it down the middle.
Yeah, but I mean, he's out there for a reason because it's probably 19-2, right? I mean, you're not going to waste your bullpen.
Yeah, but if you don't like it, don't give up the homer.
When a guy's out there throwing 68 miles an hour, you're going to probably hit a home run. But I don't want to see you pimping it either, though.
No, dude, I'd do the whole thing. I'd probably walk around the bases with the bat.
What, the Jose Siri and the freaking
do the whole thing.
Juan Soto and just kind of take 37 seconds to round the bases?
Yeah, stare at that thing.
No way.
Who cares?
Next batter's getting plunked.
No, that's fair. Should. I
don't want to see that shit.
Because if my guy gave up that bomb and he pimped it to me, I'd say throw it at his head. At the next guy's head.
Yeah, next guy, you're getting a 68 mile an hour fastball.
Yeah, but I'd also, that was the other thing too. I'm going to pimp it because I don't care too much about my teammate getting hit by that, so.
When he gets hit with a changeup.
Yeah, the soft toss, yeah, that's fine.
I don't know. I'm just not a big stat padder, so I mean, I could do without, And there's probably times where I think today, I think she, or no, it was last game. She had 25 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists. And again, and the assists are tougher just because she's relying on other people to make shots, which...
She just give the ball to Kelsey Mitchell, though. It's the other thing. We don't talk about Kelsey
Well,
Mitchell.
that's what I was going to mention, too, in the WC is, are they the Splash Sisters?
No. Not yet.
Is there a better duo, 1-2 duo, than
No, I don't
Kelsey
know.
Mitchell and Cece right now?
Kelsey Plum and Asia Wilson probably better.
Who?
Kelsey Plum and Asia Wilson are probably better.
No,
Brianna.
shooters.
Oh, you're just talking backcourt?
Yeah.
I don't know. But giving them Splash Sister, that's disrespectful to Splash Brothers. Mind you, they won 4, and this is the greatest ever.
I'm just saying, because I don't think Kelsey Mitchell gets the recognition that she's...
No, absolutely not.
You know, for, 7-year player, and she's just lighting it up.
Yeah, she's been incredible.
Yeah. So, and, I mean, that's kudos to her because she's helping out Cece on the assist, because all she has to do is Cece just tosses her the ball. She's going to make her shot. So, yeah, no, she's definitely been on fire. So,
well, and her, she has made a huge impact in them winning. I think her catching fire like she has is just as big of a reason as they've been winning games as Caitlin. Because Caitlin's been doing what she's been doing pretty much the entire year. But now that she's actually got help, it takes pressure off of her on the defensive side because Kelsey Mitchell's going to do her thing. And then also now it allows Caitlin to be able to play more freely. So, and that has, in general, I think, impacted their winning.
Well, I think the up-tempo, the type of basketball they're playing is for both of their skill set.
Yeah.
It's the run and gun type of,
yeah.
Push it type of, game. But I mean, Lexi Hall's also, she's been shooting well. AB's been playing well.
Yeah.
She
but now
had
look
30-point games.
Look how less she's getting doubled and trapped and stuff like that too now, because all these other guys are threats now.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know.
No, she definitely deserves
Splash Sisters. That's what I'm calling.
Yeah, I think that's crazy. But yeah, give her Splash. I'll do it. We could do it. But
I just don't know if there's a better backcourt,
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I can't think of one right now, but I don't know.
So, but yeah, those were my gotta be better. The Cheryl Swoops, the Angel Reese stat padding, and then the Jordan Childs and the Olympic committee. I thought that was just bad. So, those were my 3 who've got to be better. So, anything else you got?
No, I don't have any. I don't think. No one in particular.
All right, guys, this is a pretty quick episode. So, we'll get you back in 2 weeks. We'll be on week 3 of NFL?
Yeah.
By the time, and then what is that? The 21st. So maybe another week and a half of baseball left.
Yeah, that'll be wrapping up.
Yeah.
And basketball, I think we'll be starting that week before preseason.
And then college football will be in 4 weeks already by then.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And the W be in playoffs too.
Oh yeah, W should be in there, starting their playoffs by then, I think, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see how that goes, and yeah, that's all we got, guys. Hit us up on the comments, subscribe, hit us on the directories. You can get us on, Spotify, Apple, wherever we're located, and let us know if you need it, want anything better, or want us to do something. But that's all we got. Peace out.